Hey guys, before we start this video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Hoots for buying the Mega Donator t-shirt. I haven't talked to him very much, but I did talk to him a bit. He seems like a really cool dude. He also has his own clothing group that you will see right here that actually has some clothes you can buy. So if you want to join this group, the link will be in the description. It is a fairly new group, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come. If you know, the page would load. There we go. There's going to be a lot more clothing in the future, probably maybe a home store. Hoots is an awesome dude, and thank you so much for buying that shirt. You are awesome.
To the summer of love.
Okay, so now it's time to look at the completed trades, and I actually did just record this, but then I looked and I saw it was 20 minutes long, which is insane, and I don't really feel like uploading a 20-minute video because it's gonna take forever to upload with my bad internet, so I'm gonna try to get through them again as fast as I can. And for those of you that are new to these trading videos, I use this calculator right here to calculate the values of items in a trade, and I use a Chrome bar to count up how much I won overall through this video. So let's just see. So I'm pretty sure the last trade you guys seen was the one where I got the Dominus, and it was actually from water, so let's skip on. So I'm pretty sure this is the next trade. So this was the Dominus plus 12,000 Robux for the Sparkle Time Fedora, and if you give Robux, you have to multiply it by 1.5, and that's the value of the Robux. So 12,000 Robux equals up to 18,000 value, so it's 275 plus 18, which is 283 for 280. So I did lose 3k value, but I did win in demand, and the hat looks awesome. Okay, now this trade, these items are worth wrap, and this is worth 4.5 thousand, so I basically won 1,000 and upgraded. Okay, now here, this is basically an equal upgrade, and so if trades are equal, then nothing gets added or subtracted from the top. It just basically cancels itself out and is ignored, I guess. Okay, now this, as you can see, I did give 500 more, but this hat is awesome. I mean, I have only seen it a couple times, and now I'm finally an owner of it, and I gave smaller items for it, so it was 100% worth it. Okay, now this is the big trade of the week. This item is the biggest item I have ever owned, and it is worth 1 million. That's insane how much that hat is worth, and it looks really awesome. But I did have to unfortunately lose my pink Sparkle Time, my pink hair, and my pink face, which I still have not got the hair or the face back. But the total values of it was 440 plus 280 plus 120 plus 125, which is 965 for 1 million, which is a nice 35,000 win on an upgrade, which is insane since that item is a very good item. So let's just add 35 at the top, and I know you guys can't see the top, but that's okay, you'll see it at the end. It's just for me to keep track of all the numbers. Now this trade, this was 2.5 thousand for 3,000 plus 800, so it was about, what, a 1k win? Now here is where I traded off the blue Sparkle Time Fedora. So I was able to get actually my exact same pink Sparkle Time back. It's the same cereal, so the person I traded the other guy, and I ended up getting the same exact Fedora, which is amazing. And so the total values of the items were 575 plus 440 plus 4.5, which gives me around a 20,000 OP right there, which is a great OP. So in total, just in the time of maybe like 20 minutes, I earned 55,000, which is pretty insane. And since I did earn that, I gave 4.5 thousand to my friend, because if it weren't for him, I would have never got the win in the first place. So again, thank you, 8. And I'm sorry if I'm talking fast. I really am trying to get through this. I don't want it to be 20 minutes. At the time, Troublemaker was 23, and since then it has skyrocketed insanely. So with it being 23, I got 7 plus 4.5 plus 23, which is 41.5 for 40. So I did only win 1,500, which I normally wouldn't accept. But I needed the 4 items, because at the time, the only small item I was trading was Beast Mode, and I definitely needed more smalls, which from the next trade, you will see how I profited very well off the smalls I got. So here we go. This is, what is this total? This is 23 plus 3.5, I believe it was, plus 3 plus 0.8, and 500 Robux, which I'm just not going to count because it's a little amount. So it was around 30,000 for 35, which is a 5,000 win on an upgrade, and those items are pretty good, so that was a great trade in my opinion. Okay, now this trade is basically an equal upgrade, so again, nothing is added or taken out. And this trade, I didn't know at the time, but it was a donation. Hoots has been donating a lot lately. Again, thank you. And I had no idea until he told me on Discord. But at the time, this was like 1.5 and this was 1.2, so it was around a 300 win. Now this was again like a 300 win, pretty much equal. Now this trade, I gave 7,000 for 10,000, which is a 3,000 win on my end. And I actually did just sell this item, so I no longer do have it. But this was still a nice 3,000 win on a 1v1. So this is where the trash item came from. And if you guys have seen my ranting video, you guys are probably a bit familiar with this item. And at the time it was like 9.5 for 7. So it was a 2.5 win, and I don't regret it. Even though I did get that demand, it was still a decent win. And now this one, I was surprised I got this, but it was a very good trade. I gave 4.5 plus 4.5 plus 4.5 plus around, 1.5? So it was 10.5 for 12, so that was a nice 1.5 thousand one right there. And now that it's zoomed out, you guys can see the top bar. And so I won around 57,000 value this week, which is pretty good if I did the math right, which I probably did not. And I don't know why I was on that page. Oh, we were on that page earlier. And if we go to my .rocks chart, I am at 1.14 million. I finally got to 1.1 million. I was at 1.09 for the longest time, so now I just have to try to trade these items. Still waiting for .rocks to move that up to 40,000, which they are not for some reason. Maybe they need new value changers. I don't know, but hopefully they raise that up soon, because it should be 40,000. And then I can try trading this as well, and if that's 40,000 and this is 10,000, I could try to get a 50,000 item, but I am going to try to mainly downgrade. Sorry if I talk so fast during this video. I tried to speed it up as fast as I can, because normally my trading videos are very, very long, and I'm trying to shorten them out a little bit as I talked about before, and I don't know why I'm repeating myself again. So yeah, I'm gonna try to trade this item and see what we can get. Have an awesome day or night, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!